Like the different that's real different than what we typically hear.
Yeah.
Truthfully, you know what I'm saying? Especially nowadays, that's versatile shit, bro.
Appreciate it. That's what I go for, man. It's kind of my gift. Appreciate it. It's a whole other thing.
So how long you been rapping, dog?
I've been rapping. I wrote my first bars in 2003.
Okay.
But I recorded my first song probably like 2008. But 2014, well 2011 I recorded my first solo song. So I say 2011, 2012.
Okay.
But like I say, I just really, got in it September when I was like all cards on the table. You know what I mean? No more games.
No more games.
Anything.
Yeah, serious about it. You gotta take that step, dog.
Yep.
Cause it's always when you're young, it's that flakiness, like I'm about to do this, I'm about to do this, I'm about to do this.
Yep.
But in the long run, you gotta choose that one. And you gotta go hard at it.
Going hard.
You gotta make that decision. You gotta be like, look, this is what it is.
Yep.
I'm choosing this, and I'm gonna go 100%. But you still don't lose your other hustles. You know what I'm saying?
Great.
So, I say you say you be hosting, and other things. So there's nothing wrong with that. I hate when some rappers be like, oh man, I don't do nothing. This is what I. Okay, bro. You
gotta be versatile.
You gotta be versatile these days, dog. You gotta do something else.
Yeah, I still dab in the DJ, man. If there's some money to be made, hey.
Exactly.
I
It ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You been hitting these performances, hitting these stages.
Yes,
you said you almost got it at the Who's Got the Juice?
Yeah, man. The last round, I forgot who won that night, but I made it to the finals a week before, so whoever win get $1,000. But you gotta come deep, because if you just come by yourself or I came with my crew to pay the radio show.
Right.
You gotta come like 10, 20 deep to have your
gotta have that movement.
Crowd.
They go. That's what the judges want to see.
Yeah, they want to see how deep the crowd is.
You know what I'm saying?
Because the rest of the crowd is musicians, so whether they like the song or not, they not gonna cheer. I even caught myself like, man, let me cheer, let me stop. You know what I mean? I really fuck with the song, but you even catch yourself like, nah, but I want to rap, whatever. At the end of the day, it really ain't about the money to me. It's not about winning, because I know I got a dope sound, so. People I get off stage, get my card the same way. Get my card.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Networking.
It's about that network, man.
Yes,
it is.
There's nothing wrong with hitting up a lot of events. Sometimes people like, oh, I ain't performing, I don't do that. I'm like, okay, cool. There's nothing wrong with just going there, though.
Yeah.
You can go there, show love to other artists, hand out your card.
Yep.
Dap a few hands up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about.
Just show your face.
That's what it's about. Face recognition.
Face card will it do.
Because you already know, in Atlanta, like I always say, you shake a tree and a rapper fall out. That's how many rappers is out here, bro.
For real, there's so many plugs.
Man, you got to do something to stand out. So, not only do you definitely got to be on the internet.
Yeah.
That's a must. But to add that extra edge and that competition, just a little step ahead of the next dude. If you go out, you perform, or you network and you have that face. Because people always say they gonna be more willing. Okay, if I see you in real life, then I see you on social media. They
know you.
I see you, bro.
Shook his hand.
I shook his hand. I told him he's really doing this. Because let's face it, you don't know. You might see a girl. She might say, "I model, I host, I actress, I do this." Okay, but all I'm seeing is you taking selfies of yourself.
Exactly. That's
Where's the work? Are you doing this? Or you just? But if I meet you, I'm like, bro, it's really out here. He's performing. He's in these streets. I'm more willing to mess with somebody like that.
Than to deal with somebody that's just like
just on the internet. You ain't even met before.
Just taking pictures of yourself. Okay, if you model, let me see professional pictures.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If you hosting, let me see you on the mic.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
If you do
something. Can I get a car? Can I do something? One of these things. And even though you don't have them, invest your money in those things so it will help you go and be successful in what you're trying to do. I speak for myself also.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because some people might say, "Ooh, you do pole tricks?" I do, but that doesn't mean that that's something that I want to do.
Right.
But if you're gonna pay me, guess what? I got you. I got the pole. It's at the crib. As soon as I open the door, you see it. It's right there. Pole action. What you want to do? What you want? Class for the week, class for that week. You know what I mean? But it's all about lifting it up to be successful. If you know you can do it and you put your mind to it, just go with it. But it comes with networking. You gotta sacrifice a couple $100. You know what I mean? You gotta sacrifice a couple thousand sometimes. You know what I mean? While you on tour, because when you go on the tour, it's like okay, you need these people to come with you so they can get you on the right level to keep your mind focused. You dig? And I've learned that from watching how some football players I've known, some rappers that I see that I've done shoots with, or even just hung out with. You know what I mean? I asked them, what are the most strong or even worse things that you've been through since you've been traveling, since you've been in this music industry? You know, what was your real strong trouble that you had? And even what's the most thing that you ever really had to sacrifice in your life? And one guy said, man, I had to sacrifice the fact of, you know, me spending time with my kids. He said, man, it hurt me to my core. So now it's like, you know, once I get to 50,000, I'm taking my kids and we gonna get us a bus. I'm like, dang, okay, that's good. But I know you don't want to spend that money. But you got to sacrifice that to get it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So
okay, let's bring it back right quick to what they say, the Illuminati thing. When they say the Illuminati will pick a person out of the bunch that's doing good for themselves, and they see if they take something from them. That's just like what you're doing with your money. To get the cards and the flyers and to go pursue. You know, you gotta sacrifice just a couple dollars. Some people be like, no, goddamn, I'm frugal right now. That motherfucker dollar, goddamn. But now, 2016, it's all about sacrificing something to get to where you need to be successfully. Time
needs something. Man. That's what people don't understand. Like, in any phase of life, whatever you're trying to do in order to get to what your ultimate goal, you got to sacrifice something. And it's your choice to make that decision.
Don't make it
you can make excuses, but that's just, it is what it is. That's reality. You know what I'm saying?
You step back to leap forward. You got to stay down and come up.
Think before you do it.
Exactly. We about to get back to your music though, dog. We got Indie Artist of the Week in here. Dead Fresh Eddie. How'd you get that name, dog? Why Dead Fresh Eddie?
Dead Fresh Eddie, because I'm the flyest in the city. It come from a song back in the day, Young L.A. and Young Ralph.
Okay.
First I fall bad, then I lean down.
Okay,
yes. So last I used to host, and I had my own little dance to it. That's
Eddie. That's Dead Fresh Eddie.
That's what's up. We about to get to your song. It's called Jumpin'. Who produced it?
Oh yeah, this off that mixtape Gone Fishing. Gone Fishing 2 is more like what Lil Wayne dropped, Sorry for the Wait, when you freestyle over industry beats. So it's over there, Young Dro. Shouts out to Cardi Barclay, shouts out to Love, the Genius, and the Cotton Club, Nisha Nice, everything they got going on. Y'all fuck with me.
Let's go. Let's get to it, y'all.